church studies and like to go, man, I just can't believe the Israelites, how they kept complaining all the time. It seemed like every God would do something and then they would just start complaining. Really? Are you any different? It's time to get off your almighty righteous horse. God's taking care of you. Yes. You complain? Oh yeah. Okay, me too. I think God would rather us be honest and complain than play the fake game. Because then that adds lying to complaining, and that's kind of a bad thing. We already talked about the lines in the sin. He chose them because he wanted to show his greatness through those that had no reason to be picked. He chose them because he wanted to show it doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter what your history is, it doesn't matter your current condition, what matters is who your God is. What matters is who your God is. And you see, as we've been on this series, I've been frustrated because I want to say, hey, good job. You know? You're doing good. You're doing great. But until we recognize that we are, the only reason that God's picked us is because he picked us. When the gospel story doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't really show that you. Why am I doing the job that I'm doing? Chaplain at pt6 radio. Pastor and coach of the experience. My dad's an adulterer. My mom's crazy. She's cool. Crazy. My grandfather, adulterer, alcoholic. My other grandfather, adulterer, alcoholic. You start to see a trend. My step-grandfather, alcoholic and probably an adulterer. My grandmother, adulterer, depressive, and, well, just off a rocker. Family tree isn't stellar at all. And it's kind of cool because everybody likes a good American story of a person comes from a bad background makes good, right? Yeah. But I gotta say, it goes down deep into the human condition. Isaiah 64. Grab a chunk of your Bible and just turn it, and you'll start getting there. Past Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon. Get close to Isaiah. Isaiah 64, verse 6. We are all infected and impure with sin. When we display our righteous deeds, they are nothing but dirty tampons. That's closer to a literal translation of the Hebrew. I'm sorry, I'm just translating Hebrew for you. Like autumn leaves, we wither and fall, and our sins sweep us away like the wind. We're disgusting in and of ourselves. We are self-centered, self-focused people until that God comes along and saves us. Psalms 51:5 says that when we were conceived in sin. Our very formation. Turn to Romans, New Testament. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Romans. Chapter 7. It's going to be past the middle of the Bible. The New Testament is not starting in the middle of the Bible. Keep going. Romans chapter 7, verse 18. This is the great apostle Paul writing. And I know that nothing good lives in me. That is, in my sinful nature. I want to do what is right, but I can't. I know that nothing good lives in me. Until we recognize that we are desperately wicked, messed up, not going anywhere, we really can't move forward. We sit in our own swill rearranging.